Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 61 of the Red Force podcast. My name's Eric Toledo, joining me today is Christian Toledo.
Wow. Hey, I'm joining you every day. Every time.
Mate, we've had this conversation before.
Yeah?
Alright? I'm the host. Alright? You're the guest.
Okay.
Kabish? Now on the JoJo show,
Yeah.
maybe
What?
it's the other way around.
Maybe.
Alright?
Maybe.
But on this show,
Yeah? But here's the thing, right?
I'm the man.
You do literally nothing for the JoJo show. Nothing.
I watch the show.
But I compile about 8 pages of notes a week
I
for
mean,
the show.
4 of those 8, probably
it's
6 of
work.
those 8 pages is copy and paste, Christian. The
From
questions.
what? The questions, I still gotta format them.
Alright.
The proper formatting. Unlike you, who doesn't properly format the questions, and then they get cut up between
But
pages.
Christian, I money rolled
and
the
they're
show. So,
Mate, who bought all the volumes?
I money rolled
I'm
the
just
show.
saying,
anyway.
I don't get the respect. Alright?
Anyway.
What?
We're full of succulent roast chicken, Christian.
Delicious meal. Alright, delicious.
It's about, what is it, about 7:30 here?
Yeah,
Australia time?
yeah.
We're stuffed.
Mate, I'm ready to go.
Christian's ready to go. He's got the hot takes.
I got the hot takes this week.
Might get spicy.
You know why? This chapter broke the community.
I don't know if it broke.
In a subtle way. Started a war. Alright, started a war. And we'll get into it.
We'll get on to which side of the war we're on.
It's a controversial chapter.
I don't know if there's a war. I don't know if it's that dramatic.
Oh, you know.
But, yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Do you want to talk about Stampede a little bit?
We saw the Stampede teaser trailer. Great concept.
Good concept, Christian.
Was afraid it was gonna be some random mech battle thing from the promo.
Apparently,
image.
nothing to do with anything.
Crazy. They just had that mech lying around. And then it's like,
No CG to be found so far. Happy man, Christian.
well, it's basically in production. So it just started production. So we expect the summer release.
Did not just start production.
That's
but
what it says.
Whatever.
That's what the trailer says. It says now in production.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's technically true, Christian.
I
That
mean,
statement's true.
we expect the summer release. We'll see it. Probably airing in Melbourne about a month later or something.
Yeah, for people interested out there about One Piece Treasure Cruise. Anniversary rolls this week.
Yeah.
Today, in fact.
Okay.
I was a good boy and saved my gems for the anniversary.
Yeah.
Like everyone should. I had 9 rolls in the bank. Got myself that guaranteed white bid.
Okay.
Christian got dick because he had 2 rolls.
Oh man, lit up.
Lit up again.
Lit up again. You know, I'm just trying to get by. This game. All right. It's begging me to spend money.
If you're interested,
It's begging me to spend money.
But you're not
But
gonna.
I'm not going to.
you're not falling into that
All
trap.
right? I'm not falling into that mobile game trap. All right.
Yep.
I maybe spent about $30 in total in the game over like what 3 years. All right, it's gonna get me.
Shout out to Toski,
Well, shout out to Totsuki.
Australian Cobber.
Australian Cobber trying to get by in One Piece Treasure Cruise content. You know.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Christian.
Yeah.
People interested, I'll put it on Twitter when I rolled, alright? Send me a Twitter thing if you want to
I
know.
thought you were gonna record it.
Then
Nah.
you ruin the moment.
It's a moment between us.
It's a moment between me and him, Christian.
All right.
Anyway.
See who gets roasted, see who doesn't. You know?
Christian got absolutely roasted as usual.
You know.
That the rich get richer, Christian.
Well, you know
That's just how it's gonna be.
how it's gonna be. So
On to the chapter.
on to the chapter. Hyogoro the Flower. Name of the chapter.
If you were to give me one word for this chapter, Christian, what would it be?
Trying to think of a good word. Erratic.
Erratic.
That's my.
I
my
would
word.
say.
What?
Oh, that's 2 words.
Oh.
But the problem.
The problem.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get into it. That's topic of the
Christian,
show.
I didn't even look at the topic of the show, but I imagine that's what it was.
Topic of the show. Panel bandwidth problem.
Alright.
Alright, I've got it detailed here. We got all there. We got it, right? We got it.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Christian's always just bringing the data, alright?
And we'll get into it. So, yeah, let's just start with the chapter. Chapter 934. Hugo the Flower. Another request from Noda Skywalker.
I wonder who it could be.
I wonder who it could be.
Who is this man, Christian?
You get rid of the N and it says Oda. So, it's really not that hard to figure out who Noda Skywalker is.
Oda just wants to draw whatever the fuck he
Alright,
wants.
I'm just hanging out with some cockatoos. Apparently.
Okay.
Alright. First thing we see, and this is probably the part of the chapter I enjoyed the most.
Yes.
Big One Pirates on the sea around Wano. Alright?
Now, are you gonna spin this into the Big Mom Pirates hating Big Mom?
Yes, but also no.
Okay.
It's not spin, it's factual. Because Perisparrow tells us that they can't get up the waterfall because King patrols the
Now,
skies.
people want to meme this the fact, Christian. Alright?
People want to meme the power scaling of this.
I will say, you go up a waterfall like this, your bail is exposed.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
But here's the thing. We know Perisparrow can make structures out of candy.
We got a genie man.
We got a genie man. We got Smoothie here chucking Mihawk beams. Can't do anything apparently. Okay.
Booker man.
He can fly.
You can't distract King with the books for a little bit. The
For
book
a
world.
split second to get up the waterfall.
I imagine it'd be all out war when they arrive as well, but they don't state that.
Sure.
But I
But
imagine.
I get it. Oda doesn't want them
You got
here
Gillette
yet.
with the butter no me. I don't know what it
Well, there's
does.
a lot of units,
Alright.
alright? A lot of units they have at their disposal.
No,
But
Opera
apparently, not enough.
did Opera die?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, maybe, because, you know,
Where are the Cream
Moscato
Brothers?
didn't die.
Any Sonic of the Cream
No
Brothers?
sighting of the Cream Brothers. Alright, no
How
sighting
can they
of the
win
Cream
this war
Brothers.
without the Cream Brothers? Chris?
Well, you know. So, Perisparrow, we can't win. King's up there. Come on, Perisparrow. He's just...
Do you reckon Perisparrow can sprout candy wings?
Why not? Why the fuck not?
Alright.
Alright, why not? I wouldn't be surprised if he could. Alright. They know Big Mom is alive as they have her Vivi card. She's fine. Now,
Supposed to be
continuity.
contraband, Christian. It's supposed to be contraband.
After further investigation,
Yes.
it turns out that Big Mom Pirate family members aren't supposed to have these cards.
Does it say no one has them?
It says they're not allowed to have them. But we know no one didn't. We know the family doesn't respect Big Mom. Alright? We know Perisparrow doesn't respect Big Mom.
Now, Christian.
This is what he says right here.
Christian.
What?
Perisparrow, how old? 50 something? 50?
56 or some shit?
At some point along the journey, Big Mom
But-
would give him a Viva card.
But
Maybe
it's contradictory.
maybe we're going into.
It's contradictory to what's already been stated. Now maybe it's Nami's half of a Vivi card from Lola.
I mean, like they're not supposed to have it, but we've already seen one, so it's like whatever, you know.
Yeah, we saw one from Lola. We don't know how she made it. Whatever you want to go with that.
Galette
What about?
confiscated.
Exactly.
A Monday confiscated.
Half the Vivi card.
Half a Viva card.
So maybe it's Nami's.
Maybe it's this one's.
Why didn't they destroy it? Who knows?
Perisparrow thought it was useful.
Perisparrow, a crafty man. Alright, cunning.
Perin.
Alright? Galette thinks Big Mom will be caught by Kaido eventually.
You forgot the most important part, Christian.
We're not here yet. We're not there yet.
Alright.
Alright? Modor informs us that Kaido and Big Mom used to be comrades, but they are now emperors. Now, official states comrades are the stay on the same crew.
Give me that black and white.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Rock's captain, charisma trumps all.
Also strong as fuck.
Alright.
you think
Young
he's buggy?
Big Mom, like, this is the question.
What?
20-year-old Big Mom,
Mm-hmm.
20-year-old Kaido, are they beating emperors?
Probably not.
So he could be emperor level. People gotta stop with thinking Big Mom and Kaido were emperor level at fucking 16.
I mean, Big Mom, 12 years old,
Oh, bastard, Christian.
stronger than pre-Timeskip Luffy.
No one's saying she's
Easily.
not busted. But to get to emperor level, we see what it takes.
Yeah.
So,
But, alright, then they start arguing. Perisparrow already wants to take over the Big Mom Pirates. They don't respect Big Mom. Because if Shanks was on his own in a country, guess what Ben Beckman is saying? Guess what? Guess what he's saying?
Don't worry about the captain.
Don't worry about Shanks. He's the God King. He'll get it done.
Alright.
They won't be like, I'm Ben Beckman, I'm going to be the captain. Or Lucky Rouge will take over.
Would Blackbeard?
No.
Would Blackbeard's crew and Carter's crew do the same?
Yes. Because they don't respect the captain.
But
But wait, we don't know about Carter. We don't know about We don't
You
know how
can't
much
say all
loyalty.
the children, Christian.
We don't, well, Smoothie
Smoothie's
comes
on
in
board.
clutch.
And Daifuku perhaps on board as well.
Well, he's
Maybe-
on board with Katakuri.
Alright.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Clear. If this happened to the Straw Hats, as we already know, they'll be like, yeah, Luffy's fine. Luffy can get it done.
Alright.
Paris Burrow. Talking about Big Mom being captured.
He wants to secede, Christian. Perisborough.
Paris, other people talking about how she's going to get killed by Carter. Where's the loyalty to the captain? Exactly what I was saying. They don't respect her. Alright?
Smoothie?
They respect Katakuri.
Daifuku.
Yeah.
Power is everything.
Daifuku states Katakuri should take over.
Now, I think it's too broad, Christian, to say that all the children don't respect Big Mom.
Now,
Is that too broad?
I mean, surely it's just some of them respect her, like
Alright.
Smoothie respects her.
Alright.
Alright?
Yeah.
We know Opera doesn't respect her. He lies to her out of fear. Paris Burrow's doing dodgy shit already. As soon as she's 1 minute out of the picture, alright, he's already plotting and scheming how to take over.
Yep.
Alright, yeah.
Do you wanna-
Daifuku manages Katakuri,
Do you want to have a funeral, Christian?
and
For your hopes and dreams of Wano?
my hopes and dreams have been destroyed because they talk about him
As if he's not there.
as if he's not there. 1, 2, he's still part of the crew, and 3, he's still a sweet commander, and 4, they all still respect him. All right.
At least the old guys still respect him.
Fonpei shit did nothing, and now
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
The family respects Katakuri, Christian. You can't
100%. I'm not gonna deny that.
deny that.
But Katakuri joined the crew. Is dead this week. All right.
I mean, it was dead from day one. Oh, and that W tastes sweet.
It was unlikely.
I mean, Christian, dreams never die.
it's a dream. All right.
Dreams never die, Christian.
It was like a 5% chance it would actually happen. I was championing it.
It's cool.
I was championing it.
He gives
'Cause I believed in it.
He gives it 5%. Like.
I believed in it,
All right.
but I knew it was so unlikely. I knew, but I believed
It's
it.
as unlikely as Shu have the diamond fruit.
Well, yeah. But my headcanon is no longer there because of the evidence.
You don't know what might happen in Whole Cake Island, Christian.
Oh, in Wano. Who knows?
Will Katakuri?
Ah, man.
Will Katakuri?
Yeah.
If Big Mom eventually dies in Whole Cake Island, or not Whole Cake, Whole Cake
According to
Island,
Morge, according to others.
or Albaf,
Yeah.
not Wano. That's ridiculous.
No, because Perisborough is a bastard, and he's like, "No, I'm taking over."
But Katakuri.
It's got a splinter.
Katakuri Pirates, does he become an emperor?
Well, that's a question in the
While
question.
Luffy is a pirate king. That's a question. The question. We'll answer it there.
We'll answer there. So, yeah.
Christian,
headcanon-
missing in action.
He's not in Wano. By the way, that we're assuming a lot by this sentence. It's one sentence.
Also, if he was there, he would take command because,
and the context about how they talk about him, how he's not there.
we don't see Oven either, right?
We don't see Oven. And now, it seems like he's still a commander, so...
Does it seem like the characters that didn't do anything in Whole Cake Island will do something here and that are here?
Yes.
Because Oven had a major role.
I mean, Daifuku did a lot.
Not as much as Oven, though.
Not as much as Oven, but Daifuku did a lot.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get...
Perisborough also did a lot.
Shall we revive the Daifuku Sanji percentage?
No, we're not reviving that. Alright, that's an endless meme. Alright?
Did Sanji get a fight, by the way?
What? Page 1.
We never see it. Did Sanji get a fight?
Sanji did get a fight.
Alright.
I'm counting that as a fight. Off-paneled. Incomplete.
Well, we'll get
But
there.
yet a fight.
We'll get there. Let's keep going, Christian.
Alright.
We're pretty much done with this scene, right?
Smoothie tells everyone
Shut the
to
fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up. And
She's-
normal rules don't apply to Big
She's
Mom.
ridiculous.
I mean, it's factual. Normal rules don't apply to Big Mom, so that's factual.
Now,
Now we move on to the strangest
they're not going to enter the plot,
until the final war.
whatever, but a long time.
Sure.
What kind of ridiculous... Now, Christian, are we going to get the Kirimon situation?
No.
Are they going up and down? Or we'll never see them?
Well, we won't see him for
20
ages.
chapters.
We won't see him because Oda doesn't want the Big Mom pirates come in and ruin the amnesia thing. Alright, Big Mom pirates come in, they instantly take Big Mom back. Alright, they have a Vivi card, they know where she is. Alright. Now we move on to an interesting choice about this chapter. Tama is on the phone to Tenguyama. Tenguyama is worried about Tama and Momo going on this perilous adventure. You know, Tama thinks he's already Kinoichi. You know. What was this page? I get it. We got Tenguyama, he's a character, he's going to be important later.
He's screaming.
He's worried for Tama. He's worried for Momonosuke. I get it. But, did we need it? See, this is why I'm calling this chapter erratic. Because we got panels, we got things skipping around. We got weird fucking Tama and Tenguyama conversations. Then we got this weird Zoro thing that's in there in a page to like hint at Zoro.
And then we got a novel halfway through the chapter.
And then we got a really long Robin gag. It's a strange chapter. It's a very strange chapter. So, you know, Tenguyama, whatever, he's worried. Whatever that, who cares? Alright, maybe Tenguyama helps out in the prison and he reveals himself to be one of the samurai.
Yes.
Who knows? Okay, so, meanwhile in the wasteland, Chopper, you know, they're on the Choco Shark or whatever. The Coco Shark.
Okay.
Big Mom's still grateful for the food that she got in Okabura Town. Right? Chopper is wondering about Napoleon and has lost his memories too. Think it has? Well, why not?
Sure.
It's the only one that has, which is weird. Because, like, maybe it was underwater and it also absorbed water and it's lost his memories. Okay. We know, like, Napoleon has, like, a link with Big Mom. Because it receives
he's
signals.
got, like, yeah.
It's like some sort of
weird radio system.
Some sort of link with Big Mom directly, so who knows about that?
Yes.
Big Mom is hungry.
Oh, Christian, it's going to be a long time till we get there.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Can we not have another enraging Big Mom plotline?
Play it again.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Can we not do this? We already have the amnesia
Oda's
plotline.
teeing you up. Maybe it's a bait and switch, alright?
I hope to God it's a
pray
bait and switch. Oda, please. No, Eric's fucking with his remote.
He keeps on
Pray to God it works. To fix the direction of the air conditioner. Now.
Christian, I'm not happy about it. Alright? And, you know, people like you jump in the gun and shit, but, like, we can see it coming.
Please, Oda, don't do it. I'm begging you. We already have a plot. We already have a fucking, a plot point to neutralize Big Mom in a kind of way.
This motherfucker. Fucking forget about it, huh?
Alright, we're just gonna have to be a little cold this week.
Alright, now, if Big Mom... She says it like 3 times, Christian. She's hungry.
I get it. She's hungry.
She's hungry, and Okiku states...
It's a long journey.
Oh, it's got a long journey.
Now, do we see skinny hype, Big Mom?
Christian, what I want this prison scene to be when we get there with Big Mom and shit...
Yeah.
Reinstate the power
Of an emperor.
of an emperor.
Now, I don't think you're gonna get that.
That's the best case. That's the best case.
Man.
Rampaging Big Mom...
We already have amnesia to
Annoying.
nah.
Annoying.
I've already seen it. In Whole Cake Island. Do I need to see it again?
For a long time, it wasn't one chapter.
It wasn't one. It was a long time, right?
It was
We already got it.
it was Wedding Keku
I get it.
for 35 chapters.
It makes sense. It's consistent with her character.
Sure.
It all makes sense. That's not the problem. I don't want to see it again. That's it. Why repeat the same idea? We already have the amnesia plot to incapacitate her in a different way. Why add on top the hunger rage?
What? And if this is true, Christian,
Yeah.
it was just she got amnesia just to bait her to the jail.
Just to get her to A to B.
Yeah,
Even though they could have informed Big Mom he was in the prison, and then
and
she
she
go
would
to the
have turned
prison
up there
anyway.
anyway.
Please don't do it, Odo. I'm just saying, just please. Anyway, we get a map of Wano. Finally.
Also,
we have
what? There's no scouts. Like this woman's huge.
it's the wasteland. Whatever.
Oh.
We finally get a map
Oh, the map.
of Wano.
Christian, we were talking about the map last week.
The different climates of Wano confirmed. Theory correct.
Yes.
Alright, that theory has been confirmed. So congratulations to those people out there.
Shout outs to Joy Boy. I like the turtle idea.
Yes.
That Wano's a turtle.
Wano's
I
not
like
a turtle.
it. There's massive logistical questions about Wano still that we don't know.
Yeah, we'll get into it early this morning.
I
About
don't want to really get into it here, Christian.
I'm just gonna mention like how the fuck is these whirlpools and fucking.
If you want to know what the fuck's
waterfalls.
up, just look at my Twitter.
Yeah,
I drew a diagram.
it's strange.
It's confusing.
It reminds you of the Fishman Island situation, because it's a globe sphere, but it wouldn't be big enough to have its own gravity. So therefore, why the fuck it's fucking weird.
Okay.
Fishman Island makes no sense. All the districts make no sense. Its size makes no sense.
But what I did like about this scene, Christian, this is Zoro's scene. Alright? I like Momonosuke getting taught by Zoro.
Yeah, but this came out of nowhere.
The snatch thing, I don't get it.
Some Japanese shit.
Alright? But Momonosuke clearly building his skills. He's going to be a great
Now-
samurai. He's going to be a powerful.
Is Okiku talking about Zoro's master? Coming from Wano,
Oriyuma.
or Ryuma,
She said a long time
or
ago.
Zoro is from Wano, originally, from some sort of clan with the fucking whatever.
The Roanoke
What is
clan.
it? The green hair clan. All right. What are we talking? What's the point of the scene?
What would be... Well, obviously the first point is to...
It's a link Zoro to
link,
Wano.
To link Zoro to Wano.
Yeah.
Link Zoro to Momonosuke and his training
Sure.
to be a samurai.
Yeah.
Alright?
But again, off-paneled.
Yeah, like when...
Like it's just mentioned that Zoro trained me somewhat.
when?
Like, how are we supposed to care about these characters if everything's getting off-paneled? You know what I mean? We'll get into it. All right? We'll get into it. This chapter really displayed the issues with Wano at this current point.
Yeah.
And I understand why, and we'll get into it. So, Alright, so... And, it's something to say about, when you lose courage, it's something to strengthen your spirit when you strike.
Yes.
Now, Zoro's courage has never faltered, so, he's never said it.
But perhaps in the past he's used it because
Sure.
when he was a child. Maybe Kawina... maybe Kawina taught it to him. Maybe we'll get a more flashback with Kawina.
We head over to Ringo, where Robin and the gang are hanging out. Nami is worried, as men will cut women down in this country. She's worried. Getting a little sweaty. Getting a little sweaty.
They'll fucking do it.
They don't hesitate. They don't care. Alright? Nami worried. Then we,
Did they talk about the bus?
not yet. We head over to... we go with the Hyuga the Flower time, storyboard time. Hyuga the Flower, Kirishira's the new boss. Hyuga the Flower used to be the old boss. 20 years ago, he used to be the old Yakuza boss until he got kicked out or some shit. Probably a Onin sympathizer, no doubt. And then, Robin left Otaga in the pleasure hall. Now, why would you do this?
Why would you do
Why
that?
would you?
Orochi's after her.
Is this like it's an excuse to go to the bar scene?
But Nami wanted to go regardless. She just wanted to take a bath.
She wanted to go to check up on Otoko. Now,
Doesn't Robin know that Kirishiro owns the bathhouses and the pleasure districts?
She knows that. I don't know what she was thinking. All right, weird.
Why
Strange
wouldn't
choice.
you hold the child that the Shogun is looking for, Christian? He's enraged.
He's definitely enraged. Now, maybe Kirishiro protects her, hides her away.
If it's for look,
If it's for Kirishiro and his character,
we'll get into why when this chapter's a thing. But I think let's keep going. We get
the Shogun's going after her. Nami wants to go to a bathhouse, to to check up on her, you know. But they're going to have to disguise themselves, all the ways. Now, how they're going to disguise themselves, my theory is Shinobu ages them, and it's a funny gag.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be...
Good to see Nami at 60, good to see Robin at 60. Probably nothing's going to change.
And she gets mad that nothing changed or something.
Yeah, something like that.
If she can actually age people in that way temporarily, thoughts on the Momonosuke theory aging to like 30 to be strong.
It's possible. Why not? He still doesn't have the training. Like, he gets the form, he doesn't literally age up.
Age doesn't really matter in One Piece.
Like, he gets the body,
Like,
maybe.
Capone's 40, but like he's not top tier.
Yeah. Mate,
But this kid's special. This kid clearly has something special going on.
Yeah. So, what's the point of Bonnie if she can do this? You know?
Well, she can't. Bonnie can't. Shinobu can't reverse age, Christian.
Well, then Nami's permanently 60?
It's a temporary thing, similar to Bonnie, but Shinobu can only mature.
She can't. Okay.
She can't.
So it's a weaker version
Yes, or Bonnie's fruit.
of Bonnie's fruit. So can you see Bonnie manipulating, you know, fucking wood and shit, with touching it, reversing its
Sure,
age?
Christian. She needs something other than aging people.
I mean, it's broken, but, you know. Alright, so, now, you know, well, Robin wants to take a break. There's no time for breaks. This is a war. We'll take a break. We're taking a break. Alright, we're taking a break. Robin was able to get a lot of information about the battle. Thank you, Robin, for being useful. Not necessarily upset about this getting off panel. That's fine.
Now, I was talking about this
Yeah.
some 4 weeks ago, maybe 5. What the fuck is the fucking plan?
We're getting information. We got all the intel.
We got the
Now we're going
intel.
to formulate the plan.
What's the plan and what are we doing? Why haven't the Straw Hats met up yet? What's happening?
Alright. Brooke found a poneglyph in the base of the castle.
Guarded by some wooden dolls.
This
This would have been a cool panel to see.
got me legitimately mad.
Yeah.
One, because we know Brooke has 2 poneglyphs in his head right now. Can you show Robin the poneglyphs?
I think it's assumed that she's seen them.
You just off-paddled that?
Christian, it makes no sense that Robin hasn't seen him yet.
But there was the road one. Okay, it's got coordinates on it. It doesn't matter for now. But the other one that Jinbei had, give us the spicy intel. Now, remove the, you know, the Tama and fucking Tengu shit. Put in a panel of telling us what's on that poneglyph. Instant great chapter. Because we get juicy information. No. That panel legitimately pissed me off. Because it's one panel, tiny panel of Brooke being like, oh, I saw a poneglyph in the basement while I was in my ghost form.
And it had this weird cool statues going on, so something guarding it. Could have been some ancient Japanese shit. I would have liked to have seen this panel, Christian. Or maybe while we were in the castle. Maybe when Brooke wasn't in the story for 10 chapters.
We could have a little bit of Brooke, or a little bit of cliffhanger.
I found it. Oh.
A little bit of cliffhanger. I found a poneglyph. That would have been cool. Brooke's story paying off on panel.
Yes.
Alright, this chapter is the pacing erratic, as I said at the start of it. We'll get into it at the end. Alright, because this chapter has legitimate problems. Alright, first chapter in a while that we're actually upset.
I don't think it's specifically this chapter. I think
It's
it's
a
like
build-up.
the confirmation of what we've been feeling for a good 10 chapters now.
It's the culmination of a few issues. I mean, it's not a bad chapter.
It's a fine chapter.
It's an okay chapter, and it's got major issues. We have to be fair here on the show. We normally talk about how great One Piece is, but sometimes Oda has an off week, or maybe there's some issues, and we're gonna say those issues.
We'll get to it at the end, Christian.
Right.
We know what's going on here. We've seen it a few times before.
Robin makes the claim that Kaido has the road poneglyph. Okay, yeah, I can believe that. Why not?
Well, that's the assumption.
That's the assumption, but yeah,
the
you would
assumption
assume
was already
that.
sure.
Yeah,
Still don't have those Frankie plans.
we'll get to that. All right. Now, you know, we move over to the city. City people are upset that Kuromasaki's dead. It would seem that Kuroshiro has kind of taken the fall for Orochi. Like, everyone's blaming him.
You killed her.
You killed her. I'll never forgive you. It's sort of like he took the fall for Orochi.
He did kill her, though.
There's a funeral that's going to happen.
Yeah, alright.
Do I believe she's dead? No. Now, if she actually is dead, this just makes the pacing even stranger.
One of the strangest character things in One Piece perhaps ever.
And we wasted wasting panel time on a bad flashback.
This is like Gaimon level shit if she's dead.
No, it's for Kirishura if she's dead.
Yeah, if it's for Kira, we'll get to Kirishura.
Like, it's for Kirishura if she's actually dead. But she's the lady who plays the music in the front and the style of the acts.
You think you thought breaking the fourth wall was a problem?
She's a
before.
ghost?
Now she's dead,
And
but
she's
she still play the music.
It's strange. Alright, she's not dead. No one believes she's dead. Because she hasn't had a character arc at all. She was given too much development.
The character arc was started.
She was given too much
And
setup.
then abruptly ended.
It's like Pedro, who had a character arc. He was built to die. He only had a certain amount of time left. Pedro's death made sense.
We had a full circle on his thing.
Exactly. So, now we're in Ibisu town. Where's Zoro? Zoro's missing in action. Yet again. It's like... Your princess is in another castle with Zoro.
Is he lost or is he just not in the panel?
First, we get up to the Oren's castle. He gets lost. Okay. Then
Who's in Ibitsu town, Christian? This is Sanji and Frankie.
Sanji, Frankie, Usopp, and Law. First, Zoro goes up to Oren's castle, gets lost. Okay. Then we think he's got to the flower capital because he's on a boat to the flower capital. No,
we're going up to the Greys with Luffy and he fucks off.
that's what I'm saying. He gets lost there.
Yeah.
And then he goes down the river to the flower capital, but no. He goes to Ibisu town. Now he's at Ibisu town. And now it's the next day. We have Sanji and the crew there. But Zoro's nowhere to be seen. What's the story?
It's not like we're getting like little Ronin stories with Zoro, how he helps the people on his journey.
Like, he's just out of the story.
He's just walking around in circles.
Like, did he go out to help the village? Is he in a rape dungeon? Where's Zoro?
Is he in a well?
All these kind of questions. Alright, where's Zoro? Sanji's crying about Kuramasaki's death. And now we get some juicy information from Law.
Yes.
The exposition character. I somehow read in this newspaper that Law has escaped the prison.
Kid.
That kid has escaped the prison. Okay.
Why?
Kid escaped the prison.
We set up that Luffy and Kid were gonna perhaps
Work together.
work together.
No. Kid's escaped. What's the plot here? What's the point? Because he's still got his sea sign off.
Christian,
Is it to introduce us to Killer and his crew?
Yes, this is the thing.
Kid's been there for a longer time.
This is where we're at in the arc.
Yeah.
And it usually happens, and we don't notice it, because pre-time skip, and before Whole Cake Island, and perhaps even before Dressrosa, right? There wasn't 900 plot points. Alright?
This reminds me of the middle of Dressrosa chapters, where we were running up that fucking mountain.
Oh.
This is what this reminds... It reminds me of the chapter where Pika attacks Luffy.
I think the other night we counted legitimately 10 plot points that were going on.
I counted all the plot points. Can you guess how many plot points?
How many? Tell me.
24 plot points.
24.
24 ongoing plot points. Both major and minor plot points.
Alright.
We'll get to it on the topic of the show, but this is a legitimate problem. We're at like...
Anyway, I think we'll go over it on the topic of the show and why this is happening, alright?
So, where's Zoro? The kids escaped prison. We found out via newspaper. Okay. It's not even a surprise. It's just information.
It's just text.
Like, I get it if we go to the prison and they're like, where's Kid? What happened? Where is he? He escaped? What the fuck's going on? But why would Oda tell us in the newspaper? So he must have escaped that night or earlier in that day.
Yes.
Before. He escapes. No high panel of Killer coming in the prison talking to Kid. No high panel there. To see Killer.
Cliffhanger?
Cool cliffhanger ending.
Cool cliffhanger of like kids cell empty. Big shout. Kids escaped.
Or like a panel of kids smiling and being like, "Oh, you're finally here."
Yeah.
End of chapter. Something cool. That's all we need. And Oda tells us this via newspaper, via Law reading it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel like
We got another plot point now, Christian.
Oda's just skipping.
Now
Oda's just
Law's on
skipping.
the loose. Now we got to split our time between Law. I mean, not Law, Kid.
See, I want to make a JoJo reference, but I don't want to spoil JoJo.
Okay.
Alright? I think you know what I'm talking about.
Which part, Christian?
Part 5, you know.
Okay.
The main villain. It feels like he's in charge. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like right now.
Yeah,
So-
how do you feel about page 1, this page 1 situation? I think people want to hear our thoughts on that. I'm not that mad at page 1.
See, do I like fights getting skipped? No. No one likes fights getting off-paneled. I get it. Oda does it. But is it good? No. Alright? People want to...
People want
People want to say,
what do you
this
want?
isn't Bleach, this isn't Naruto. What kind of excuse is that? That's not an excuse.
We want things to be better here, Christian.
Oda used to do fights. NES Lobby. Great pacing. Simple plot. Great fights.
Video game plot, Christian. We're going to get the keys.
We're gonna get the keys. We're gonna save Robin. We have a time limit. Simple plot. Not much going on. Cool fights. Cool character moments.
Emotional moments.
Cool villains. Alright, this is a symptom of a epic scale plot. Alright, epic scale plot.
Yeah.
Like, we're into more of the talk of the show, alright? You know, we'll get into it more. Because we're gonna talk about it. It's been pissing me off, this chapter. Alright? I'm actually upset this chapter.
Alright.
I didn't get upset not once during Hawkeye Island. Alright, not once.
Yeah.
I'll talk about this at the end of the chapter. Let's get fucking through this chapter.
Just get through the chapter, Christian. Stop hyping up.
I keep on fucking
fans
going
go-
off tangents,
Yeah.
getting upset.
Alright.
Because Wano's supposed to be the promised land. Alright? People might be saying I'm an alarmist.
It's still going to be the promised land.
It's still going to be the promised land when Luffy kicks Kaido's head in. Alright? We're still going to be hyped. But we got to talk about issues when they arrive.
Right, Christian, I suggest you point your mouth that way.
Alright. Finally go back to the prison. Alpaca Man interrogating Luffy, kinda.
Cool design here. I like this design.
Alpaca Man got a weird cockpiece going on. He's strange, man.
Sure.
Another reminder, don't eat a smile.
No, he's alright.
I mean, he's got an alpaca head.
But he's better than the Hippo Man.
Hippo Man,
Which is
a nightmare of existence.
How on earth?
We got Elephant Man in the back with the elephant on his head. Big
Elephant
boy.
on his chest, Christian.
Chest coming out. Big boy. Bit of a hold'em situation.
Alright.
You know, it's cool. So, you know, Alpaca Man's questioning Luffy. What happened to Kid? You talk to him the most.
He's like,
You
I don't
know,
know.
where is he? Luffy's not saying anything.
I don't know nothing.
Luffy's keeping his gob shut. Or he probably doesn't know anything. But, you know, Kid escaped.
Nonetheless, Christian.
He's got nothing to say about Kid escaping.
Yeah.
'Cause he doesn't care about Kid. Alright? He doesn't care. Alright? Alright, so they find out Grandpa Hyo has 2 minutes for tickets. How do you get these tickets? You're breaking the rules of the prison. We can't let this happen.
Scorpion Man's kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah, Scorpion Man's doing a number on Grandpa Hyo. Hyo will never rat out Luffy, alright?
He's a true man.
Luffy
Christian.
reminds him of a true samurai of old. Strong, free, and kind.
Yes.
Monkey D. Alright? I enjoyed that line. Good part of the chapter. Luffy is itching for a reason to fight.
Oh, he's ready to go. He's already shown his muscularity, Christian.
He's like, oh no, please stop.
Yeah.
Alright? And he's smiling, he's running in. He's itching for a fight. He desperately wants to kick these people's heads in. And he does. Luffy jumps in, you know. And last page, Queen turns up at the prison.
For a little bit of hype here,
A
Christian.
little bit of hype at the end. Queen's here on his elaborate
Mad Max
elaborate-
vehicle.
Mad Max chariot.
My elaborate chariot, yeah.
Do you reckon he's the fruity villain? The, you know, the classic aristocrat type character who's like, yes, fight for my pleasure. Think he's that kind of guy? I think he's that kind of guy. Right? He kind of looks like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So, Queen's here. What's he gonna do? Who the fuck knows? Alright, who the fuck knows? Now, people want to say Queen versus Luffy, but he's handcuffed. So then I say Thunderdome situation. Alright? Take the cuffs off, take it to the dome. Right?
I like the Thunder.
The winner, because we know Kaido is all about strength, right? Queen, probably confident in his abilities to get the job done, right? I'm taking you to the Thunderdome. The winner is the one, who
Talk
doesn't
about how
die.
many hours this takes, Christian.
A long time. All right, now we know Big Mom's on the way to this prison. Apparently, gonna take a long time. So Big Mom coming in to stop Kid, to stop Queen, unlikely. Unlikely.
I mean, how long do you think this fight's gonna last? We were talking about it last week.
But if Big Mom comes in and
Should we-
breaks up Queen, just let Luffy be Queen. You know?
Yeah.
Just let Luffy be Queen.
Give Luffy the clean W.
Give Luffy the clean W in the Thunderdome. No one interfering. In fact, people interfering against Luffy,
Yes.
giving him the bigger W.
Yeah.
Right? Give us the Queen victory. That's how I see it going down. Some people think that Luffy's gonna get actually tortured.
Is this gonna be like 12 weeks of like cutting back to Luffy? Probably.
Keeping it busy? Yeah, alright. But, Rumble in the cage with Queen. Kind of interesting, kind of want to see
I like it.
I like it. So that's the chapter. Now,
Give me the rating.
give me the ratings.
They give me.
Alright.
The-
To be fair, there's good information in this a lot of information dump chapter.
Yes.
There's the poneglyph in the castle. We get, Roman got the intel. We get,
Rom got the intel.
Queen's here. Kid escaped. Sanji kind of maybe won against page 1.
Sanji's they're going to the bathhouse.
Going to the bathhouse, we got new plot points. We didn't need new plot points, we got new plot points.
I mean, we didn't. Points,
You know.
man.
Heaps of information on display. Good. We like information here. But, do we like the way it was delivered? Through
Not particularly.
text and newspapers and other ways.
We got the connection between Zoro and Momonosuke, which I enjoy.
It's kind of weird, like... It doesn't mean anything if you tell it to me.
The page with Tama was weird.
Page with Tama and Tengu... Is this character going to be relevant? That's what we have to ask at this point. Because there's like 1,000 characters.
Yeah, and that's probably the problem with what we got so far. Give me the rating though.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
No, 6 out. I'll give it 6 out of 10.
6 out of
Because
10.
I enjoyed the Big Mom Pirate interactions.
Yes.
Even though my headcanon was exploded on this moment. A very sad moment.
We're going
But
to
I
see the crew
enjoyed-
dynamic, Christian.
I enjoyed the crew dynamic of the Big Mom Pirates. So I'm going to give it a C. It annoyed me.
Yeah.
Like, Oda is in a tough position, and I get that. I get it. But we have to be real when this shit happens. Now, was I ever this upset during Whole Cake Island? No. And I'll tell you why. Simple plot. Moving plot. Now, Oda liked to show a lot in Whole Cake Island, and showed, he showed a lot of the Katakuri fight. We got like fucking 15 chapters of Katakuri fight. We got at least 4 chapters of Sanji baking this cake. Ingredients, how he's going to do it, how they're going to transport it. We got it. We get to see it.
Yeah.
Now, some people say that's a different pacing issue. Too much. Too slow. Too slow of a pacing. Now, the thing about Whole Cake Island is, say what you want about it, you don't like it. You had some issues with the plot. Okay. But, we had a goal. We had a mission. Alright? That mission changed here and there, but we didn't have 24 plot points of us just skipping around, getting information here and there. It was simple. We knew what we had to do, and we got it done.
Alright.
Luffy had to be Katakuri, Sanji had to bake the cake, the Straw Hats had to escape. It was about how they're going to do that. And we're told week to week. See, this Wano film feels aimless right now. You know what I mean? We've got this war looming in the background.
I felt it 5 weeks ago. We were just fucking around it, and I don't think you were caught on
I
to
wasn't
it yet.
there yet because I'm like,
This is the thing. We're not emotionally attached to any of the characters.
we're sounding too. We might be sounding a little too harsh. All right,
We're
I get it. people are gonna say this. This is a 200 chapter arc. We need a lot of build up. We need a lot of setup. We need a lot of things like that. I don't disagree with that sentiment. I don't disagree with that. I'm just kind of upset about how Oda's handling it. Alright? Now, it's because it's erratic. So we get too much on some parts, not enough on other parts. Now, am I saying I'm better writer than Oda? No. I'm not saying that. Alright? I'm saying Oda maybe got a little... He got a little restless this week. He's like, alright, I gotta speed this shit up. I'm gonna get to the fireworks factory. I'm gonna get to the... People are gonna start losing interest. I'm gonna just get this...
Dish it out.
I'm gonna just get this information out.
I'm sure he wanted to do a cool panel of Kid escaping.
Sure, I know he definitely wanted to do that.
Yeah.
He had to cut it for time. For panel time. The panel bandwidth, right? What did we get into?
Give me the prediction.
The predictions, anything could happen.
We're just cutting.
Cutting around,
cut.
zoom, zips, diving, ducking.
We might see Zoro be
Following
somewhere
up
else.
Luffy this week?
If Zoro's in another location,
Yeah.
I can't handle it. What's the point? He's not even doing anything.
I think he's gonna come to like this town. He's gonna protect it, but he's not here. Or maybe he is here, but he hasn't run to Sanji yet. But if Oda off-paneled that reunion,
But it doesn't matter, Christian.
Why?
It doesn't, like, people are like, oh, but Oda wants to save Zoro and Sanji meeting. Do it now. I'm not interested in seeing Zoro walk around.
Maybe he'll do. Maybe he'll do something. We don't know yet. Let's not jump to that gun. I'm just saying.
Well,
And it's gonna be people are not gonna agree with it. I'm saying slow down the pacing. It's too fast.
look at what he's done so far in Wano, right, Zoro?
Yeah. Jack
He's,
shit.
he's gone to the gambling house and turned that over.
Well, to be fair, let's start with the Tama and the actual start of Wano.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that. Alright, those 10 chapters of Wano.
Alright, Zoro's cut down
Goons,
goons.
speed,
Stolen the
food, help the village.
Then he fucked off.
He fucked off.
He's on
got
a boat,
lost.
didn't pay for that. Food.
Yep.
Then he went to a gambling house, messed that up. Kurosho was angry at
We
it.
didn't even see that, by the way.
Yep. Then
Give us some Zoro.
he what? He went to Ibitu town, this weird...
Well, we forgot about the first chapter when he's being blamed for murder.
Yes. When
What happened to that?
When he's being blamed for
Is he
murder.
being hunted? Is there a crew out
The
for
whole
him?
Ryuma thing was brought up. The whole Shishui thing was brought up.
There are so many plot points in Wano right now. It's getting unmanageable.
For me, Christian, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's a fine chapter. But pacing issues, you know?
Now,
I can't handle the pacing issues anymore.
are we being alarmist this week?
We're just
Maybe.
annoyed. It's just gotten to the point where it all comes to fruition. I had my gripes 5 weeks ago about pretty much the same thing. We're not doing anything. We're not invested in any characters. But then we were building up Kuromasaki. We were building up Kuroshiro.
Things were
We
happening.
were building up Orochi. Maybe things were starting to fall into place.
Last 2 chapters,
Good chapters.
we just stood in one location. We had a look.
Some character
We
moments.
saw almost the entire thing going down, except for the escape. We just skipped that, which is we complained about that last week. So that was good. Get to see the full events in its entirety
Yes.
from start to finish. Great.
Now,
Love to see it.
Christian, next week
Anything could happen.
will be Marineford.
We will be recapping Marineford. Now, we might find out that Marineford has very similar issues to Wano right now.
Okay.
But the plot's way simpler and,
With special guest Roger's Base.
Announcement, Roger will be on the episode next week.
Look forward to it.
Look forward to it. Spicy hot takes.
Please be excited.
Please be excited, alright?
Okay.
Spicy hot takes are going to be abound. Is Vista overhyped? Yes.
Alright.
Is
Who else?
Marco not that impressive? Yes. Alright? You could get all the spicy hot take Marineford. Alright?
You're gonna get play-by-play, Christian. People that remember Marineford.
You're going to get copious notes, and it's going to take as long as it takes.
Alright.
Alright? We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. With Roger. I hope he's ready.
I warned him.
I hope he's ready. Alright. So, that's going to be fun
Alright.
next week.
Christian,
Let's calm
Topic
down.
of the show. We're
Because
gonna
we
do
got
the
Shanks.
Shanks.
We got Shanks. So let's calm it down.
Let's calm it down and then
Let's
get
calm it
spicy again.
And then, I don't want the topic of the show to be spicy. I want it to be informative.
Alright.
And I want to actually have a good discussion about it because it's an interesting discussion. But let's move into how strong is Shanks. How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week, we answer Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there
Oh, there are people, Christian.
who think Kaido's the strongest.
No.
Who think Drake is the strongest. Who think the sweatiest man on the planet, Akainu, is the strongest.
So sweaty, Christian.
And who think Aimu's the strongest. You know, people are always asking us, well, why isn't Aimu the strongest?
AIDS.
Because Shanks is the strongest, and Shanks is the God King. Every week, we come with 100% genuine, factual information
Can't be disputed.
about why Shanks is the God King. Alright? This week, the fact is, Shanks is so strong that his crew would never assume that he's dead or would be captured. And Shanks inspires his crew as he is a benevolent God King. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. On to topic of the show. Panel bandwidth problem.
We're back.
We're back. After a 1 second break, but we're back. Now, the way I describe this is, it's basically bandwidth. Alright, what's bandwidth for people who are unsure? It's basically internet, right?
Yep.
So, you know, the amount of data that can be transmitted in a fixed amount of time. Bandwidth.
Yes. Think about water through a hose.
Water through a hose. Alright? The story scale is the data, how many plot points, what's happening in the plot. And the time is the panels. So data over time. How much data do we have and how much panels do we have? And we get problems. You know why we get problems? Because Wano has so many plot points right now, 24 plot points that I've counted, and there's probably even more minor plot points.
Yes.
Let's just go through the list. The battle at the Fire Festival, the main plot point,
Yep.
defeating Kaido. Kaido and Big Mom, the relationship between them and their backstory. That's 2. Zoro's story. What the fuck is Zoro doing? Big Mom's amnesia plotline. The Big Mom Pirates crew. Orochi's fear of ghosts. Getting the blueprints of Kaido's base. Kuromasaki's funeral, new plot point. The bathhouse at Otoko's plot, that's also new. Luffy in prison. Whatever the fuck Inu and the Minks are doing.
I haven't seen them in a while.
Alright. Momo's training and Tama's training. Shutemaru's plot. Kawamatsu's plot. Denjiro's plot. We've got an Zero Samurai. Alright, Zero. The Witching Owl Boy. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about the Witching
No
Owl
one's
Boy.
forgot about that, Christian.
Alright. Drake's plot, whatever the fuck he's doing, because he's got some sort of scheming plan.
Yep.
Kid's plot, he's escaped from prison. His crew and shit. The past with Odin, his flashback, whatever the fuck's going on there.
Look forward to that.
The past with Ace, don't forget about Ace.
Don't forget about
Don't
Ace.
forget, Ace has a past
He was
here.
mentioned
20 chapters
in
ago.
the first 3 chapters.
Ace. Nikomamushi,
We're still pending on when he's
Marco, and the Whitebeard Pirates.
Alright.
That could happen.
That message.
That message from
Luffy's
Nikomamushi.
got to get that message from Marco.
What happened to Jinbei?
Yeah.
CP0 and the weapons. I have to turn the page. We're not done. Oh, we are done. Alright. That's all the plot points.
What about Kuroshiro and Kuromasaki's relationship?
That's part of the funeral, whatever. We
Okay.
don't say there. Alright?
There's many.
There's many major and minor plot points. Let's say
You
Oda...
didn't even talk about Hawkins.
Hawkins, sure. We don't really know what he's on about. Okay, you can say Hawkins. Let's say Oda has an average 17 pages of content a week.
Alright.
That's the average. 17 to 18 pages of content. Clear bandwidth issue.
Yep.
You have over 24 plot points and 17 pages. You cannot devote a page to every plot point.
It's a problem.
It's impossible. And you wouldn't even want to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's a clear bandwidth issue. Right? Now, you either have extremely slow pacing, where we get the events in order of how they happened. We get to see the full event, how that happens, what's going on. Now, that is the most... That's probably the best way to do it if this wasn't a weekly manga. If Oda released volume format, do whatever he wants. If this was a book, you just write pages. It doesn't matter. This is a manga, this is a weekly Shonen Jump. You can't have that pacing. Now, what we get instead is erratic pacing. Where it's stopping and starting, it's fast, it's slow. He's picking and choosing where to go. Alright? We said this chapter, we saw a last chapter with us cutting off the ending of that confrontation with Robin
Yep.
and Nami and, Orochi and shit. We saw it this week throughout the entire chapter. Just look at the pacing of this chapter. 3 pages on B1 Pirates. Or was it 2? 2 or 3 pages of B1 Pirates.
Yep.
Then we get a weird 1 page with Zoro, a weird 1 page with Tengu and Tama. And then we get a 1 page with Law telling us that kids escaped. Then we go to the prison, and then we go here. And then we go to Nami, tells us about the bath time. Then we go to the capital, tells us about the funeral. We're all over the place. We're jumping all over the place. Clear problems.
We're just in that stage, man. It's just that stage in every arc.
Every arc.
But the problem is, every arc doesn't have 24 plot points.
Every arc doesn't have a million plot
We're
points.
dying here. We're drowning. Oda's drowning.
Look, in the long term, look, this is how you fix it. Right? You start grouping plot points together.
Consolidate the plot points, please.
Finish plot points, consolidate them, and then we can move the pacing forward. Because everything has to end up at the Fire Festival.
Yeah.
Everything
It's
has to
all just a
coincide.
bottleneck.
It's a bottleneck going to the
So
Fire
that's
Festival.
promising, Christian. It'll get better.
It'll get better
as we get closer.
As we get closer to the Fire Festival.
Yeah.
We'll get the samurai together. That'll sort that out. We'll eventually solve it. Mm-hmm. We'll eventually solve it. But we just gotta wait out this strange pacing, erratic kind of
This is
chapters.
probably as bad as it'll get this week.
Yeah, I assume this is the worst it'll get for the pacing.
Yeah.
It's you don't feel like anything matters when things like this happen.
The problem is, right?
That's
Well,
the
how many?
problem.
We're 25 chapters deep.
30, 25, yeah.
I'm not fully on board with any character yet.
Exactly.
I don't really care.
I really feel Oda's restless in this chapter. Now, of course, I don't know what the fuck Oda's thinking.
Yeah.
Of course. But you talk maybe from my own experience, right? You drawing shit. You want to get to the hype. Right? You're always thinking about the battles at the end, the hype ending, the
hype
plot
moments.
twists.
Sure.
You want to get to it. But the plot and the
But
pacing,
you dug yourself into a hole.
you gotta get the work done.
Yeah.
You gotta get drudge through that. Now, it's important for the plot to build up so you can pay off at the end with cool moments that are set up properly, that give characters, their payoff and their due diligence.
Yeah.
Give them
the justice.
their justice. I'm feeling Oda feels so restless during this chapter, and I'm worried about it because I don't want him to get restless. Just stick to the course.
Is Kirishiro and Kuromasaki's relationship the emotional hook we're looking for in Wano? Because everyone's...
It's gonna be the Oda flashback.
I'm the most interested in Kirishiro and Kuromasaki at the moment.
Yeah.
I want to see that relationship. I want to get connected to Kirishiro. Even if he is a villain.
Yeah.
I want to know what's up. If it's Orochi, tell me about Orochi.
Yeah.
Like we're as we stated, we're in Act 2, right? We're here to set up the villains. We're here to set up the complication.
Yeah.
Alright? Exposition should have been done in part 1.
already devoted part 1 to this, like, what's wrong with Wano introduction. But this was...
It's just like...
I felt this restlessness before when I'm writing my stuff. You're like, I gotta get to this stuff quickly or quicker, and you start chopping shit out. You go to your script and you're like, what can I cut out and just replace with people saying shit?
Yeah.
Because you've got all the sequence, I have all the sequences written down, right? Oh, this guy does this, and then he does this, and then he does this. I go, now we're cutting this out. We're putting something hype here. We're condensing it so we can get to the hype quicker.
Yeah.
And you don't want to bore the audience. You don't want to do all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm not in the writer's mind. Again, I'm not saying I'm better than Oda. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying I kind of feel that within Oda in this week, where he's going. All this has to happen. I want to draw the hype, but I got to cut out all this stuff. Because I got to get there. I'm getting restless. I got to draw it. I feel it in him this week. Right? And it needs to come to it. Because overall, the story suffers from this.
The Straw Hats need to get together.
Because we can bitch and moan all the time about weekly chapters, too slow, whatever you want to say about that. But when it's all said and done, it's better for the story.
Yeah.
It's better for the entire arc.
Everything's clear. We get the emotional intent. We judge the characters and what they do.
Exactly.
We understand why they do it and how they do it.
Yeah. So I want to see Oda start consolidating plot points. Bringing multiple plot points into one.
Sanji's going to meet with Nami and Robin, but we're still separated. I don't think Law and Frankie and Usopp are going to go to the bathhouse.
Exactly. And then Zoro
And Zoro's going to walk through the door and Sanji's not there.
Yeah. Oda needs to consolidate plot points at this point.
Like, if Oda wants them to meet,
yeah,
just get it over and done with.
He wants it. He's got something planned. He wants to do a hype. That's what I'm saying.
Then just have Zoro hang out with Frankie.
It's a restless chapter.
You know?
And it's a restless arc right now. It's just so restless. We're going here, we're going there, we're skipping, we're starting. Now, people are going to say, I'm not even that upset about fights getting skipped. It's not about the fights. It's about the story being skipped.
The Christian, there's an expression.
Show don't tell.
Show don't tell. Oda's telling us a lot.
But this is... You have to, like... If you give exposition via dialogue and without actions, it's less impactful. It's way less impactful.
Definitely.
Because you're just getting told what happened. You're like, all right, I can imagine that. Sure.
I can imagine clearly what this door looks like with the soldiers in front of it.
In it. I would like to see it.
But I want to see it.
It's a visual medium.
Yes.
Even if it's a book, you still describe everything in the room. You still have the character themselves there and in the moment, right? You still have that. Mm-hmm. Even in books, you show don't tell. Oda's skipping this for the sake of, I don't know, pacing. It's annoying. It's kind of annoying. And it all culminates this week. Now, we're going to have the same complaints next week. Probably not, because we already complained about it. I'm not going to say this every week. This week is where the straw that broke the camel's back. Because we're like, okay, we get it. Oda's got a lot of things to do.
And at the end of the day, we haven't achieved anything other than getting information.
Yeah, like what have we done?
Like we haven't done anything.
We've maybe got one plot point out of the way. Getting information from Robin. Robin's thing is done. Alright, maybe Frankie's thing is MIA.
Yeah.
Usopp's doing nothing. Brooke...
Law's delivering exposition.
Well, Brooke's whole job off-paneled.
Yeah.
What was Brooke even doing? Scaring people, creating
He was looking for poneglyphs, apparently.
He was scaring people, creating the rumor of the ghost, stealing provisions. All off-paneled. Most of Frankie's shit off-paneled. You can't off-panel the story. I don't care if you off-panel fights that much. I don't like it, sure. But I don't really care. Because fights aren't the bread and butter of One Piece. Stories the bread and butter.
You start losing reality if you just start doing this on a consistent basis.
Yeah. I mean, if you had... Like, there's stories that do it, but, like, they're the point of view of a single character, and always sticks in that point of view. You can do it. Fine. But this isn't One Piece. People are going to say, Oda does this all the time. Not factual. He did it in Dressrosa, and now he's doing it in Wano. And what do those two arcs have in common?
Bloat.
Bloat and plot point. Just insane bloat.
Yeah.
I get it, alright? I get it. Oda wants a massive, epic battle with characters you know and love appearing and fighting. He needs to set that up, okay? He said it was bigger than Marineford. How many arcs did Marineford take to happen?
A lot.
In the background, building up, characters coming in.
Building up since Alabasta.
What a 7. Alabasta.
Yeah.
It's been building and building and building and building. Pretty much we have to gather the rebellion and start the war within Wano itself. So there's a lot of things to talk about. Now, consolidate plot. That's all I'm asking for Oda to do. Please consolidate some plot points so this pacing issue can stop.
We're done. Nami's not doing anything. Robin's not doing anything.
But
Brooke's not
have a new
doing
plot.
anything.
They have a new plot.
Sure. But they don't have like an objective. We assume what their new objective's gonna be.
It's gonna
in the
do
bathhouse.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have the rest of the Straw Hats made and then let them do something
Yeah.
together. So at least
Like-
you don't have that.
The start of
But
Wano.
they're separated now. They're completely separated.
Think about the start of Act 1.
Yep.
A continuous story
It was nice.
of just events chronologically after the other.
Yoshima was fun.
Guess
It was,
what?
Christian
Guess
was
what-
fun.
Guess what was happening? People were like, "Where's the hype? Where's the hype moments? What's going on?" I'm bored by this plot.
But at least we're having fun, Christian.
But I get it. Yeah, but that's better for the overall story as a whole. I don't care if you're not hyped week to week.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We need
I care
development.
I care about the quality of the story. Weekly cliffhangers are so unimportant once the story is said and done. Like, once Dressrosa was complete and finished, everyone said it wasn't as bad as reading it week to week.
Yeah.
Alright? We don't need these week to week cliffhangers. You're already number one, Oda. Alright? You're already number one. Just continue the path straight ahead, please. And consolidate some plot points. All I'm asking. There you go. There it is. That's the topic of the show. A rant about pacing and plot points and bandwidth. Final thoughts on that.
This happened with the amnesia thing with Big Mom, where it's like, you know, we as reviewers in quotes get mad.
We didn't get
Or
that bad. We got
upset.
We questioned it.
We questioned it.
We got a little puzzled.
And then the viewers go, you guys are shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
jump into conclusions.
Etc. Etc. But we think about this story.
But this is what we're here to do.
We think about this story. What, 10 hours a day?
I don't know about that. Maybe you
Spread
do.
out through the day, Christian.
No, 10 hours. We think about it a lot.
5 hours.
Fine. We're always thinking about one. We're always thinking about what's going to happen next. We love One Piece, alright? We wouldn't have a show if we didn't love One
Christian,
Piece.
the God King is strong.
We love it. But we're also going to call out when we get upset. That's just how it's going to be. Alright? A little bit of a ranty episode this week.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There it is. I don't know what else to say.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I suspect the plot points will consolidate.
sure.
Someone needs to tell Inarashi that Pedro's dead.
A lot of reviewers are getting angry this week. And that's going to tell you something. Right? That's going to tell you something.
Yeah.
That it's a common issue and that, you know, the immersion has been broken a little bit here this week. So, people are getting upset. And rightfully, I'm going to say rightfully so. I know Oda can bring it around. We trust in Oda. Wano is going to be a great arc. Just this chapter wasn't so great. That's all I have to say. Alright? Moving on. Power scale.
The power scale,
The
Christian.
power scale.
Who would you like to go first?
Now, last week, we brought up a character called Van der Decken. And I completely forgot one half of his power,
Oh, yeah.
which he can throw anything. But let's get
cares?
real. Who gives a fuck? He threw Noah at an extremely slow pace. Okay. let's just say you're finding it, like,
Remember how he got defeated?
he got slammed into the ground. He kind of didn't really get he's kind of like an Absalom in that arc.
Just
he
fucks
doesn't-
around.
Fucks around, doesn't really get defeated.
Yep. Maybe he'll die.
So let me see if he deserves a rescale. Let's scroll down. I believe he said low. That might be a little bit too low. Alright? Might be a little too low for our man. Now, we care about every character on this list.
I don't see Van der Decken Lolo.
Lolo, Van der Decken.
Yes, he is.
Now, does he deserve to go up a tier? Because I forgot a few things.
Alright.
He cops a jet hammer from Luffy. Post time skip. He gets up after that.
Alright.
Not really that hurt by it. He gets up, he's got a little bit of durability.
Okay.
Now, does that put him over Arlong? I think it has to.
Yep.
Rescaling for Dan and Decker. We didn't maybe we were a little too hasty.
You know, who gives a fuck about
Who
that?
gives a fuck about Van der Decken, but he has to be properly scaled.
Yes.
Alright? Van der Decken goes up to low. Now, what do you want to talk about? Do you have anyone?
Don't sigh.
Sai. The new... we have Sai.
You
Sure.
don't have Sai Crucian.
This is a Kuma situation where we do have him, and we scale him again. We got both sisters.
No Sai.
No Sai. Leader of the Harpo Navy.
The Jewel Dragon.
George Ray Haki confirmed.
That's all. There's only really one thing to talk about, Christian.
No, there's a lot of things to talk about.
That's a Jewel Dragon now.
Jewel Dragon now.
Yes.
Haki confirmed. Probably one of the stronger members of this crew. Of the Grand Fleet.
Sure.
Got weird Harpo Navy vibration techniques as well.
Yep.
Now, where do we have likes of Jordan Nice Middle, Hody Jones, Jewel Dragondale?
Try not to grab the mic, Christian. That'd be great.
I'm thinking.
Yes.
Haki on board. Do I see him going up against Treble? Yes. Look at the middle. Alright? He's got some powerful attacks. Mondor, Peckham's. Drew Dragondale's more impressive than anything Sanchez.
No chance of low high.
No, what do you have in your mind?
No chance of low high.
What do you have in your mind? High mid.
He defeated Lao G.
Did defeat Lao G, but Don Chinjiao. Is he on the same tier as Don Chinjiao?
I can say that's fair, Christian.
It's fair, but is it accurate? Because Luffy fought Don Chinjiao
Alright.
to a mid diff, low diff. We fought him.
Don Sai beat Johnson Jail.
He broke that head.
He broke the head.
But
he
you could
broke
say
the
he's
nail.
old.
Luffy popped it back out.
Talking about durability. He gets turned
He
into
got
a
knocked
toy.
out of the ring.
By who?
I believe he got pushed out of the way.
By Luffy.
Yes.
So, one shot by Luffy.
Oh, well, it's a ring situation, you know.
Ah, okay. Dungeon Jail. Now we're going to talk about Smoker. Do you think you could beat Smoker?
Got that hockey.
He does, but so does Smoker.
Got that Dual Dragon Nail.
But Smoker, I don't think you can beat Smoker. Let's pull it back. Dungeon Jail, veteran of the new world. And Donsai just recently got the power.
Yep.
The Dual Dragon Nail.
You got a
Beat
spear.
Lao G, which isn't really that much impressive feat. I'm gonna be honest, it's not that impressive.
The G-Man.
The G-Man. Lao G. Not that. Where's Lao G on this list?
I don't think we even had
Is Lao G on this list?
I don't believe not.
Okay, well maybe we'll talk about Lao G after this. I'm gonna have to go middle. I don't see him. Capone? No. Frankie? No. Shogun Frankie? No. Kiros? I think Kiros has got him covered. Pika? No.
I think he's... The problem is, right,
What?
I could see him being pretty high in middle.
He's pretty high in middle, but I don't think. Do you think he could beat Hody Jones? Full roid Hody Jones. I think he would be overwhelmed. Now, he does have haki, but how good is that haki? How good is that observation?
Yeah, he does need to pull off the Dual Dragon now.
He does need to hit it and land it. Now, we know Hody took an Alpha Gatling, so, you know,
Brutal.
So,
Would the Dual Dragon now split the Noah in half?
Noah's too big. Noah's like the size of an island, so no.
Continent splitter, Christian.
It's not that big. We saw it in Dressrosa, so it's okay.
Yep. Alright. Middle.
Now, Lao G. Check if we have him. No. Lao G. Let's talk about Lao G. Veteran of the crew. Those when we go pirates. No haki confirmed. Right? But he does have
G-Power.
G-Power. He's got life returns, youth technique.
Yep.
He one-shot Staunch Indio. Is that correct?
After Sai fucks him up.
After Sai fucks him up, it's questionable. He does catch Leo. He does catch Tontadas. He doesn't catch Leo. He catches Tontadas.
Alright.
He's got the speed.
Martial arts, man?
Martial arts, good martial arts. He's probably... Let's have a look at low mid. Let's have a look at low mid. Lao G. Now, is he dead?
I don't think he's dead, Christian. He died in the battlefield and then came back to life. Is that a feat? Lao G doesn't beat a pacifista.
What about his ultimate G form?
But it's like a rouge, you know?
I feel like he could, maybe.
I don't think he's dealing with the pacifista, Christian. Pacifista's got lasers. What's he going to do about lasers?
That's true. He doesn't have haki that we know of. Lao G. Oh, shoot them.
Pacifist is at least a fight, Christian. You can't say he definitively wins that fight.
How do you feel about him versus Mac Vice? Mac Vice will just crush him, right?
Yeah.
Hydruden?
G-Man doesn't have the power.
Hydruden beats him.
Hydruden beats him.
Usopp beats him.
Yeah, I can see.
I'll back Usopp in. Chopper. I have to go.
Monster Point, yeah.
Monster Kung Fu Point would be a cool, maybe a cool fight.
Yep.
Urashima.
Versus Lao G.
Lao G.
That's a fight. That's a fight.
Dodgy Ducky Weaving. Ultimate form. Hits him with the power. Now, Nami, yeah.
I think low mid.
Let's go low mid. Now, yeah, we'll go low mid. We got Mac Vice and shit there.
Yep.
Ideo, Hydruden,
I think
Dallinger.
high low is too low.
Yeah, we'll go low mid.
Yep.
For Lao G.
Alright.
And that's
The power scale.
the power scale.
Question corner.
Question corner. First question from Sight Last. And it's a strange question. Could Big Mom be faking her amnesia? They made a comment about Napoleon being quiet. She may be ordering him to stay quiet.
Plot twist.
Why?
To get closer to Luffy?
What?
Maybe she's like Chopper knows where Luffy is. Maybe they can play him.
Big Mom,
That's not Big Mom's style, though.
Big Mom really does not need to do that.
Well, she needs to know where Luffy is. Catch him by surprise. Oh, I've lost my memories. No, I haven't. I'm gonna get you, Straw Hat. That'd be a mastermind play, giving respect back to Big Mom. I don't know if that's happening, though.
Master actor like her daughter Pudding.
Mastermind play, if that happens.
But it's so, like, Kaido's there, she's on her own, she doesn't have a crew, why would she do that? I'm gonna say extremely unlikely.
Oh, very unlikely.
Extremely
Do
unlikely.
you like the idea?
No.
Or do you think
I
it's too
don't.
weird?
It's too weird, it makes no sense.
It makes some sense.
No, it really doesn't. Because that would imply that, like, she left her crew at the bottom of the water, and, like...
She doesn't give a fuck about a crew.
But she brought her crew.
She doesn't give a fuck about Kaido.
She brought her crew.
For a battle.
Yeah, like, she knows she needs the crew for the battle.
Okay. Didn't bring Katakuri,
Strange.
though.
Well, Katakuru's gonna protect from Blackbeard, alright?
Oh, man. The head cannon.
Alright.
The community head cannon.
Community cannon. From Glam. And now he takes the other... He takes an interesting position. Motherfuckers complaining about fights being skipped. How many times does Oda have to do this before you realize he doesn't care about fights and that his series isn't about fights? This isn't Bleach or Naruto.
We don't care about the
Glam,
fights.
Here's the problem.
We need to see something
Fights
at some
being
point.
skipped is annoying.
You
Now,
don't like it?
How many fights were skipped? Dressrosa. None.
Then perhaps that was the problem.
Perhaps that might have been the problem. How many fights were skipped? Whole Cake Island.
Gear 4 was skipped for 30 minutes.
Okay. A little bit, but the whole fight wasn't skipped though, off-paneled.
Yeah. Cracker was skipped a little bit.
Cracker was skipped. It really started in Whole Cake Island.
People say Katakuri was skipped. But
You got 14 chapters, alright?
We went through this last time. Going through for a 12-hour fight's ridiculous.
Yeah, you got enough time. But Cracker, fair enough. We get to see the Enraged Army fight. We get to see fights in One Piece. This is not a meme. This is a meme.
We're not that upset about the fights here.
Uh,
I'm not mad about page 1. I really not mad.
I'm not mad about it, but I understand why people are mad about it.
I'd like to see it, no doubt.
I would love to see it. And here's the thing. What did Oda skip the page 1 fight for? To rush the pacing?
But he could. That panel was massive with that explosion. He could have just shown us that.
Now people have more questions. Did Sanji have a secret technique? How long? It just adds...
Oh, that's what Oda wants you to think, Christian.
It adds to the mystery and...
Oda's just like... You keep guessing.
But Glam, this is not an excuse for Oda. But
Yeah,
Oda,
it's a weird argument.
did Oda skip fights in Water 7?
No.
Did Oda skip fights in Alabasta? Did Oda skip fights in Water 7? Did Oda skip fights in
You
Thriller
went through
Bark?
Water 7.
Did Oda skip fights in Skypiea? No. Did Oda skip fights in Fishman Island? No.
Punk hasn't?
Punk Hazard, no. Just, there was not that many fights, but no. No fights skipped. This is a new thing. And people expect fights in a shonen. And fair enough if we never get the... Like, Whole Cake Island, it was a skirmish. There was no fight to be talked about. Because it never happened.
Yep.
It was just a block, and then we go back to our business. But page 1 is different because there's an actual fight there that was legitimately skipped.
Okay.
This is a recent problem. It's recent.
Like, saying things are expected doesn't make them good. You gotta know that. Just because we expect things to happen. It's like headcanon, right? Like the whole headcanon about Big Mom becoming an ally. Right? If you expect that to happen...
No, it's like the Hunger Pains attack again. We expect it to happen, but is it good?
No.
Yeah. Glam, okay. I get what you're saying, but it's not...
Like...
It's not an excuse. It's not accurate or an excuse.
Instead of having that weird page with Tamiyama and Tama, we just could have had Sanji finish the fight off.
It's what Oda's choosing to put.
Do you remember Tamiyama?
It's Tama. And Tengu
Yama. Do you remember Tengu Yama?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Does he matter?
No, he doesn't.
He crafts cursed swords. He probably will matter. But, yeah. And his last question is, how gay is Christian? Well, not very. So, you know. A weird question from Glam.
Alright.
Maybe he's looking for someone to pick up.
Maybe he's looking for a date, Christian.
Who knows? Glam,
maybe
I'm sorry. Glam, I'm sorry, but I don't swing that way.
Maybe,
I'm sorry, Glam.
Maybe you can get Silver's a service in, Christian.
Maybe you can.
Okay.
Alright.
Next question.
Next question. From Haya B. Where do you think Kid is going after he escaped the prison? Where would you like him to show up? Maybe Big Mom runs into him. Maybe Chopper and shit run into him.
Meet up with the Straw Hats so we can consolidate that plot point. I don't want to lose Kid and kill a group.
Here's the thing, we need an alliance.
We meet up with Hawkins again.
Here's the thing, this adds another plot point. Because we thought Kid and Luffy are going to escape together and we're going to have an alliance.
Yeah.
Nope. Kid's on the loose.
Meet up with Hawkins and Apu. Apu, nowhere to be seen.
There's a lot of things going on.
Alright, there's another plot point. That's the 25th. Where's Apu? Maybe the Hawkins Kids Apu alliance gets back together and we start moving that forward.
But then we have to ally with Luffy, as we know.
Yeah. Alright.
So where is he? No idea. Where?
Alright.
He's out somewhere in the wasteland, I assume. From Abek Jer. Where's Kid's arm? Now, speculation.
In the bottom of the sea, Christian.
Speculation. No, the robot arm. He's not wears the robot
where's
arm.
Kid's arm?
Now, the speculation. Queen
I always
has it.
just assumed it was just a bunch of fucking metal pieces strapped
Yeah,
together
it
with
looked-
his magnetic ability.
It looked mechanical. We know he's kind of some sort of engineer in the flashback.
Sure.
In the panel when he's a kid.
I'm sure he can make a new one.
He's still got the sea stone cuffs on. So where's his arm? Maybe Queen. The theory is Queen has it because he's playing with gears.
He
When we
also has a
first
metal
see him.
arm in this chapter.
Exactly. So where's Kid's arm? No idea where Kid's arm is.
Yeah.
I think he'll just make a new one. Or Frank will make a new
Or
one.
just not have it.
Not have one. Not have an arm. I mean,
You just have a shrapnel arm.
Inarashi doesn't have a leg.
Doesn't stop here.
We're doing the Kuro thing again.
Or just like, no peg legs.
The peg legs. At least Zeph can have the peg leg. Alright, from Silvers. Jinbei judged with some pirates in Germa. The Big Mom pirates are here in Wano, which leads me to assume they defeated the group mentioned. Are they dead, imprisoned, or could they have escaped? Where's Jinbei? No one knows.
Would they imprison the fishermen pirates? No, they'd kill them. I don't know why he'd imprison them.
Unless they escaped. Where's Germa? No one knows. Did they kill them? Did they escape? If we go by One Piece logic, they escaped. You know, Oda's not going to kill off a lot of characters.
Yeah, they escaped. They're somewhere.
Maybe Jinbei made some sort of sacrifice, lost a limb or some shit. They escaped.
It's a weird choice to not have Jinbei here, but that's another thing we gotta get through. So
Alright. We have no idea. I'm going to go with escaped. The theory was that Jinbei was going to be a pawn, a bargaining chip to bring out Luffy. But, like, that's at the window. I think that's at the
it's
window.
such a headcanon different series thing.
But, like, it could happen, and it makes it so Jinbei's there, at least. You know? But where is he now? Who knows? Why did Big Mom Pirates beat him here when he's a fisherman and can swim extremely fast? Who knows? Took him multiple days to gather a fleet and fly off. So where's Jinbei?
Alright.
Who knows? From Toasts. With the time fruit being such a strong fruit, what would you guys like to see Oda do with it? What would you like to see Oda do with it, Eric? Nothing?
We're gonna get ancient shit.
Are we gonna get...
We're gonna get ancient knowledges arc from Toki. That's what we're gonna get.
But that's not the time fruit, that's Toki.
Time fruits.
I want to get time stopping.
No, we're not getting anything related to time. The time fruit was lost with Toki when she died.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Yep.
Who has it? Where is it? Surely it returns. Who's gonna have it? Who's gonna be able to stop time? Because it doesn't say you can't. You can only go forward in time. It doesn't say you can't stop time. And stopping time's fine if it's like capped properly. Like Dio, it's got a limit. 5 seconds. It's broken, but it's manageable. It's cool. I would like to see time stopping. That's my answer. Next question. From Janeth. Your thoughts on handcuffed Luffy versus Queen? Possible base stat / Conqueror's training or armor training without the use of his Devil Fruit. Would it make sense in terms of power scaling to hold off and train until Big Mom appears?
He has to take off the cuffs.
I don't see him winning without the cuffs. Like, he's in a weakened state. You know, Queen's supposed to be a powerful character. I think the cuffs have to come
Luffy's
on.
on Emperor tier.
I already said it. Like, I would like to see a Thunderdome situation. I think that's a cool situation.
Or like Rosa turns up the last minute, gives him the key.
Yeah, and he
like
fights Queen.
Yeah.
I don't think... I think it will be a training session. Show us how strong Luffy's gone since the prison. Show us maybe a new technique. When he's thinking about it in the prison. So he doesn't lose to Kaido.
Yep.
Some new stuff there. Who knows? And could it be until Big Mom? I want if he starts the fight, I want him to finish the fight. You know what I mean? And get that clear W, so we can solidify Luffy as commander level.
All right.
Without any asterisks or any bullshit. Alright, there you go. From Andre. I agree with Dritz that the pacing has been all over the place in Wano. Yes, Dritz had the same complaints we had, I believe.
Yes.
Emphasized by this chapter. Yeah. So, he agrees with Dritz. I kind of agree with Dritz, but he goes a little too far here and there. But, that's classic Dritz. It has been almost a year and it still feels like nothing. I feel nothing about these characters and what they're doing. Mm-hmm. To me, One Piece, a lot of the times, feels like build up, and payoff is very underwhelming. It feels like a big tease with underwhelming conclusions. I can't agree with that.
You got one example.
Whole Cake
Island.
And that was a weird experimental thing. And you can say...
And the Katakuri vote was fucking,
Skypiea. Ringing the bell. Fantastic culmination of storytelling. Enies Lobby being the shit.
And Rob Lucci.
And the Rob Lucci. And winning, escaping. Fantastic. Through the bark with the Kuma moment.
Yeah.
Great. The endings are always great. I don't understand this. The build-up is, you could say, is the kind of, annoying part. But the build-up, the payoff's always there, except for maybe Whole Cake Island.
You can argue Whole Cake Island.
You can make a legitimate argument for Whole Cake Island. For not having that big, fantastic, Luffy wins, Luffy saves the day conclusion.
Yeah.
But, Punk has it a little underwhelming, because that's a little bit of an underwhelming arc, because, there's no big stakes.
Yeah.
Fishman Island has a good ending. With Jinbei and the blood and all that time together. I can't agree with that statement. I can't agree with it, because it always builds up to something great. Again, until Whole Cake Island, which is a different discussion.
Yeah.
Can't agree with it, Andre.
Rizo's safe.
Zo, great. Now, Reverie, not an arc, so irrelevant.
Yeah.
We'll get to this conclusion sometime. But I kind of agree with what he's saying with, do we actually feel connected to these characters?
I said that in the previous section.
Did you feel connected to Kiros and his story? And Rebecca's story?
A little bit.
And the Tontadas?
Nah.
Not really, but he gave him the time.
But he put in the work.
But you just didn't care.
I cared more than I do for the Wano people.
Fishman Island.
Mm-hmm.
You cared for Jinbei. You cared for Fisher Tiger story.
Jinbei's the goat.
You cared for Otohime and Shirahoshi. Maybe not Neptune, because
You don't care about Fukaboshi.
You don't care about Fukaboshi, but you care about Shirahoshi because of Otohime and the promise of the Fishman. You care about those characters. Definitely care about Vivi. Definitely care about Robin, but she's a crew member, so it's different.
Crocodile launching into the sky and the rain falling down.
Well, let's talk about our characters that we care about.
Yeah.
Vivi, yes. The girl in Skypiea and the Wiper, yes. And Cricket.
Yeah.
You care about their plot. You care about their story. When Cricket sees the bell, fulfilling the
full
dream.
Story, full circle arcs with their story characters, Christian.
The kids in Punk Hazard.
Nah.
He tried. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. How can you not feel bad for these kids? And Caesar's, menace, all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So, you definitely cared about the mix. Mm-hmm. So, you definitely cared about Rizo.
And intrigued for Wano.
But in Wano, who do we care about?
We almost care about Kirishiro and Kuromasaki.
You care about Tama, but she hasn't been in the plot since.
Yeah.
You care about...
We're so close to
Kirishiro.
Kirishiro, to me, has the potential to be a Katakuri.
A great character.
Another Katakuri.
Another Whole Cake Island, yeah, definitely care about Katakuri.
Yes.
Now, do you care about Pudding? Do you care about Germa?
You care about Sanji and Germa, though.
People used to care about Pudding, because it was interesting. One thing you can't say about Whole Cake Island is it wasn't interesting. It's definitely interesting. Mm-hmm. Do you care about the plight of the people in Whole Cake Island? Not really, because it's not about that. You care about Katakuri. Katakuri is the character you care about in Whole Cake Island. Where's the character we care about in Wano? That's my question. Or is it all about Luffy?
That's fine, Christian. But I like that little relationship they were going to have with Tama.
It's kind of left on a mute point.
It's kind of left. Oda kind of put a pin in it. It's like,
I mean, I guess she's part of the crew with like Chopper and shit.
Yeah.
I guess they're part of the crew for now. So I kind of get where he's coming from. I get where he's coming.
You don't even care. Do you know Carter's in this arc, Christian?
We barely see. I told you we're dealing with Orochi right now. Dealing with Orochi and his side. All right. Actual next part of this question. We're not done with this question.
All right.
Why does Oda keep skipping things and only let us know narrative instead of showing us? We already talked about this. I'm not gonna say it again.
He's saving it.
No, it's the fucking bandwidth problem.
Well, he's saving certain things as well, right?
Sure.
You assume that he wants Killer and stuff to be a big surprise. He wants Sanji's full powers to be
Revealed later.
speculative.
Yeah, he wants people to think.
He wants people to think about stuff. Sometimes he goes too far.
Man, I feel like we're being a little too negative this week, but it has to be done. All right? You know what I mean? I think we're fucking ranting the entire episode.
Yeah.
But it's got to be done. All right?
The frustration has to...
Be let out. It's frustration. Why do you think this is happening? I've seen a lot of people agree with this. Keep up the great work. We did a whole couple of show.
I hope we answered your question, Andre.
I hope we answered your question, because that's what I think it is.
Yes.
That's my opinion, and that's how I think it is. From Hayalk. If Luffy fights Queen, is Sanji more likely to fight King or Jack? Yeah.
This is, at the end of the day, it's more important for Luffy to get the appropriate combat feats than Sanji. I'm sorry.
You get nothing. You lose.
I've been saying this for weeks now. It makes no power scaling sense for Sanji and Zoro to fight commanders. Alright? No power scaling sense for that to happen. So, it would have to be a tag team. Or, it has to be some sort of massive, crazy
And
power.
what I just said, Christian, it's more important for us to understand where Luffy's at than Sanji and Zoro. I'm sorry. Luffy's the main character. He's going to be Emperor. He's going to fight Kaido.
He's making the Pirate King run.
Alright, we need to know more about Luffy than Sanji.
He's making the Pirate King run.
I'm sorry.
He's making the Pirate
Luffy needs it more than Sanji at this point.
Sanji, I think a good fight with Page 1,
Page
Toby
1.
Roper. A good fight with that. He's just not commander level right now. And he needs to train. Like, Luffy's putting the work to get to this point. People want to say he's had team-up fights, he's gotten lucky.
But he's getting fucked up.
But he's put in the work, and he's shown us that he's growing.
Yeah.
I've said this so many times. What has Sanji done post-time skip? What has Zoro done post-time skip? Nothing. They've struggled 0, and they've done nothing. Doesn't make sense for them to 1v1 a commander. Doesn't make sense. They can't be stronger than the captain.
What was the question to this, Christian?
That was the question.
Alright, next question.
From Portside. Portseed? Do you think the subject of Gorosei being strong is stupid for the same reason that you think Aimu is stupid?
Pretty much.
Being that they haven't really shown much suggestion they're strong, or is it because of their presence throughout the series? The problem with the Gorosei is...
There's more justification for them to have some kind of strength.
I
Because
think they're decently strong. I don't think they're fucking Emperor level.
Yeah, and I think the Gorosei, like... They're not celestial dragons, correct?
That's up for debate. I don't think it's ever been confirmed or
Alright,
be confirmed.
So my headcanon is the ex-CP0 members, the ex-Marine members that ascend into the higher ranks
The chamber.
in their old age. The chamber of knowledge, etc., right? So in that way, the position is earned.
So,
unlike the celestial dragons. So justified strength,
no doubt.
no doubt. Possible. Now, the only reason why people give them
Because
strength...
one has a sword.
because one of them has a sword. And we all know swords equal hype in One Piece in the fandom.
I mean, I have no doubt they've got some decent combat ability, but they're not Emperor level.
Shanks would destroy all 4 of them.
They're not Commander level. They're like, I don't know, they're decently strong. They're not going to be crazy.
No, they're fucking probably like Brook level or something.
Yeah, they've got skills. I'm not saying they don't have skills. I'm saying they're not, insane. Let's calm down a little bit. Otherwise, they would have gotten involved in the battle at Marineford. If they're that overwhelmingly strong.
They were fighting for everything, Christian. The power of the world government was fighting.
Exactly. So, there you go. From Muzi Mustaf, question Connor. Do the Marines give broken fruits to promising people? I'm going to assume yes.
Sure.
We know that they go out in search of Marine potential people, like Big Mum. Big Mum has the potential to be an admiral.
On the world figures.
On the figures. We know the deal with Drake's father to get the Opie nomad.
Do we think Rob Lucci was a part of this scanning system?
It's way too far in the fast. But was he picked up by the CP0 to be trained? Probably. He was an orphan, so yeah, probably.
He was at that weird school, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That dojo?
Yeah, the dojo CP0 trained, and he's the master, and he's the hype man.
Okay.
The legendary fucking child. Yeah.
Possible.
Maybe
Rob Lucci was a part
I think it's extremely likely that why wouldn't the government do
that
this?
That makes sense. But yeah, maybe it was a part of a scheme.
I think it was part of a scheme, but it's some sort of orphanage scheme.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't do this. You know, they've got massive intelligence networks. Get some fruits, give it to some broken people. Yeah,
they were on the way to pick up the Opie.
All right, Andre has another question. We got the same Rob Lucci statue. All right, this guy. All right, this guy.
There he is.
There he is. I got mine in a small Japanese store in Nagoya. There was only one left. It's so cool, I had to get it. I got mine also in Japan from the Mugiwara store. There you go. And also that hat, which is off camera.
Where did you get Mingo from, Christian?
Mingo was from a local anime expo.
Okay.
That's where I got Mingo from. Shanks was bought off the internet.
The goat.
Well, Shanks appeared. No, Shanks was bought from Japan by our brother who got it for us.
There you go.
Alright, there you go. Wasn't from the internet. The King's trophies from the internet, which you still haven't sent to him.
I like it, you know?
The King who deserves his trophy for Guest of the Year. Alright?
I should probably send it to him.
People out there pressure him to send it to him.
Alright.
Alright, the King who deserves his trophy. His actual question. Do you think we'll get Albaf in story without Big Mom? Story wise, it makes sense to resolve her character arc there, but I dislike her so much. I just want her to die as fast as possible.
Alright.
And Kaido should do it. What do you think? Now, Andre, the Edge Man, the Edge Master. Let's
Andre, there's potential in Big Mom, right? Don't give up.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget the Albas Spears. Alright, let's not forget
the Althors, the Entes.
The crazy level of fucking power from Big Mom. Let's not forget that.
The sprinting speed.
The form of the sprinting speed. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Will she be an Albaf? I still say yes. People want to say no. People want to say ally. People have all their different ideas. We discussed it with Mr. Morge.
Again, it's powerful.
We really don't know what the fuck's going on with Albaf. Like,
we don't know what's going on next. So, right now, Albaf's headcanon.
It's just all theories and speculation. So, there you go. Alright.
What do we got, Christian?
More questions.
How many more questions we got?
It doesn't end.
Is it the last page?
No.
Alright.
How many more questions? 3 pages.
Alright, Christian, let's keep going.
From Return the Slab, he returns.
I imagine it's going to be a long episode.
We ranted so much this episode. I love the 10-day fight discussion. It was insightful. I was thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it as a serious issue before, but now I am. It's something I haven't seen anywhere else talking about. It's been a while since I've heard a genuinely fresh topic discussed in the One Piece community that wasn't about the most recent chapter. Well, this week you got all recent chapter.
This week you got Christian mad. We're salty.
A little salty this week.
It's going to be what it is.
Question: which character are you most invested in finding out the story about? Life story, abilities, relationships, motivations, etc. You can't pick Shanks. Right? He said we can't pick Shanks. But I have a loophole. And that loophole is always Goldie Roger.
Goldie Roger's a loophole.
Because you always find out about Shanks via Goldie Roger.
Gold Roger, Shanks' crew.
I mean...
Roger's crew.
Roger's a great pick on its own.
Yeah.
But it's a bonus that Shanks there.
Shanks is involved heavily, Christian.
Alright.
I imagine Shanks' flashback will heavily involve Gold Roger and Rayleigh.
Exactly.
And Bullet.
The man who inspired him.
Why not Bullet?
Why not? Now, is Bullet the guy with the long hair and the glasses,
What do you mean?
with the Roger crew.
I don't fucking know, dude.
There's a convincing argument that it is.
Alright.
We've seen him before.
Sure. Why not?
Alright. From Fazal Afridi. Like I said, Big Mamu. Getting amnesia funny. I'm also copying that W. That final scene with her thumbs upping was a stab at people not liking the amnesia thing. Oda's biggest troll of all time. Maybe, I don't know. Question, do you think Law will fight Drake, seeing as their backstories is connected? Do you think he is a spy for the world government?
I think Law and Drake will connect over their backstories.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a fight between them. Do I think Drake's an informant? It's
Because
possible.
this is the thing, right? Both their traumatic childhoods are linked via the same event.
Yes.
So there's something to bond over.
I don't see them having a fight, necessarily. Do I think...
I mean, the Hawkins Law fight is looking more likely.
that we've got so many...
The little
hints and-
cerebral skirmishes, Christian.
Do I think Drake could be an informant for the world government? I think it's possible. He was a rear admiral
How relevant are the supernovas going to be
in the
end
overall
story?
plot.
End story.
Not very.
Are they all going to be like fucking has-beens?
Yes. Maybe
Or-
not Kid.
Well, one of them rises to the top.
It's
Law.
Blackbeard. Blackbeard's part of the worst
Oh, so
generation.
He's part of the worst generation, that's true.
Blackbeard's the only real competitor. I mean, who's the fifth emperor? Not Kid. Oh, some people say Kid's going to take credit for
It'd
Wano.
be funny if Kid just leaves. Wano.
Like he's out of Wano.
Yeah, he just bounces.
Okay, introduction to Kid a little bit. And he's out. Going to Albath to make some havoc. Who knows? Do I think there's a possibility of him being a world government spy? Yeah, I can see it.
Alright.
Raz K. I'm glad you're gone rid of that hideous hat. And no, Crips is Stally tier at best. You know what that calls for? You know what that calls for?
Tell me, did you watch AFLX the other night, mate?
Getting thrown out of court.
Absolute hero weapon.
Alright?
Right hand man to the God King, Patrick Cripps. Look him up. If you don't,
Cripps?
no one knows what the fuck we're talking about except this dude. Alright?
You know what I'm... Crips.
Hero.
Best player in the league. Alright? There we go.
That's obvious. You dropped the question, so we're gonna beat that back up.
Alright? Made me mad. We're not answering your questions. Crips.
Don't disrespect.
You don't disrespect.
Don't disrespect.
Alright.
Can't disrespect.
Maybe next week we'll answer your question if you respect Crips.
The goat.
Alright? From John and Lee. Question Corner. Great podcast once again. Enjoy trying to share your content every week. Keep it up. We appreciate
We
that.
appreciate you.
Questions. What do you think about Kaido's mythical zone abilities are? Aside from the amazing strength, speed, endurance, what are the Paramecium-like abilities apart from flight and heat breath, such as macro-like regen abilities? Kaido is confirmed blue, which in Chinese mythology relates to weather and storms. Perhaps this explains the lightning-based attacks. Also, do you think the awakened hybrid can also form consolidate the entire Straw Hat crew? Plus all 11 supernovas, I think it's possible. He's hyping Kaido.
All of them at once. The awakened. I don't think Kaido will ever go into awakened form because if you remember in Impel Down,
Yes, I remember that.
they become mindless creatures, Christian.
But what if Kaido can control it? He's an outlier. He's an emperor.
Okay.
Don't forget that. What extra abilities
I
do you
think the
he
weather
has?
thing will be real.
Okay. We already see him kind of control weather when it comes out of the sky.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's like Haki pressure or the fruit. Momonosuke summons clouds as well,
Yeah.
so it's probably the dragon thing. But yeah.
Lightning.
I was talking about this with King of Lightning. Perhaps it's a dragon scale situation where he's got super tough defense out of dragon form because that's his body,
Yeah.
right? That might be a thing.
Okay, some sort of like dragon scale
It's
mythology.
like Luffy's body's still rubber in water, so that might explain why he can't die because he's super tough, even though the sea stone and water,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Okay.
There you go.
Extra tough dragon scales. Can he solo the entire Straw Hat crew plus 11 supernovas?
Not at once. There's too many abilities there. Too many weird abilities.
Yeah, Hawkins Law. That's about it, really, for strange abilities. I mean, what's Zoro doing? He's breaking his swords on his body. Sanji's breaking his leg on his neck. Luffy's getting one shot. Kid's doing nothing. Law. He's got mystical bullshit.
Law is always a possibility.
Hawkins also has mystical bullshit.
Yep.
It's like, what's Superman's weakness? Magic. Alright? Law's got bullshit. Hawkins got bullshit.
Delvery bullshit.
Gonna come into play.
Definitely.
Next question. From Harris Vasios. Great episode, as always. Question for next time. What do you think of the idea of the Underworld Central arc in the future? With Drug Piccolo.
I think we'll get tastes.
With Gibson. With Umet. Those characters that disappeared during Hong Kong.
We're still dealing with underworld weapons, underground weapons, dealing with the Navy, so we might see them again. But I don't know about
Crocodile?
Crocodile as well. We don't know what's happening since Dofus lost the throne.
Or like the secret underground island.
But I don't think we get.
Wasn't that just Rosa?
We're not getting an arc.
Wasn't that just Rosa?
Kinda, but not really.
It's the port where all the shit goes through. Yeah,
it'd be a weird side political thing going on, where like more of a crime genre thing. Where like crime gangs are gonna backstab each other.
I think it's unlikely.
It would have really nothing to do with the Straw Hat journey.
As I'm saying, we're on the road to the Pirate King. They don't really have time.
Unless they have to go there because that's where the last road poneglyph is. Someone stole it.
What if the road poneglyph's going up for auction? In the underground island.
It'd be a change of pace.
But definitely change of pace.
Might be interesting.
It could be interesting. I don't know. It could happen. Who knows?
Maybe a movie.
Maybe
could be a movie.
Could be a cool movie. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I think it's unlikely. Yeah. We're on a certain track. We really can't deviate from that, unless Oda wants to like extend One Piece for another 10 years.
Okay.
So let's move on.
Yeah.
From Goddy Usopp. Do you have any ideas of how Kaido will be nerfed or Luffy will be debuffed? This is a whole topic.
Hawkins
Law nerfs. Hawkins also buffs for Luffy.
Moria buffs.
Moria coming in, Nightmare Luffy, absorbs all the shadows of his friends. Spirit Bomb transformation, you know what I mean.
Buffs.
Weapons,
weapons maybe.
Some sort of spear of
Sea
the gods.
Stone weapon or something. I don't know. Frankie comes in clutch.
Ultimate harpoon.
Frankie makes Pluton.
There's a lot of options.
There's options.
We've talked about this so many times.
Yes.
Alright. From Mbazi. Odin design. Goofy or serious? Always both.
It'll be.
We've already seen his hairstyle. It's already weird.
And he's already got a big mustache, Christian.
Big mustache, big head.
Yeah. Big hair.
Big hair.
Maybe weird hat.
I think it's going to be both.
He's going to be hype, but he's going to look weird.
Yes.
Get ready for a comical top knot. Ridiculous top knot.
Or like a whale tail. Kind of.
Yeah.
Something's
going to be strange about him, but he's going to look hype.
I think it's going to be both. Yeah, I think it's going to be. We got a cool, beefy samurai guy, but like a little bit of weirdness.
Something will be off about him.
Yeah.
As One Piece usually is.
The heavy hitter has a question. Alright, you better respect the heavy hitter.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, I respect your pessimistic take on Emu. But let's be honest, Red Force. We don't even know how this guy is related to the World Nobles yet in any way. In my opinion, it's too early to jump to conclusions on this character and when they can be barely make assumptions. We don't know anything.
Well, we talked about
let's talk about the opposite. People assume he's the strongest character in the verse because of shonen tropes.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Shonen tropes. He's the strongest man in the verse.
I'll reiterate, the reason why we don't like it is because we're already invested in 2 potential in-game villains, and we have no investment in Emu.
We don't know what he's about. We don't know anything about him.
Alright.
Now, could he get that character development? Could he get that insight? Could we get something interesting from him? Yes.
But he didn't kill Ace.
He didn't stop Whitebeard, you know? People want to say he's hiding in the shadows. It's more important for him.
He didn't kill Ace. He didn't backstab Whitebeard. He didn't murder Luffy's brother in his face. There's a lot of things going
A
on.
lot of things. I think he's more of a.
How could you hate Aimu more than Akainu and Blackbeard?
I think he's.
You can't.
I think Aimu's more about an ancient history exposition dump.
Yes, definitely.
But are we supposed to get that from Robin? You know what I mean?
Sure. We might see how Aimu did it,
Sure. Alright.
assuming that he's immortal, just shit.
From Christopher. Alright, from Christopher. If Katakuri pirates were able to become an actual thing,
Chris's dream.
my dream, will Katakuri eventually become a emperor?
I think so.
Assuming at least 3/4 of the crew would be defeated/killed. What would Katakuri's goal be? Turn the world into his family.
This is the thing. Katakuri has the charisma to recruit more people, Christian.
Now he has the charisma.
Yes.
Right? He's the very strong.
He had the
noble-
legend. Now he has the charisma.
Exactly. Would he exclude Fonpei from his crew? No. He'll let her in. Give her the redemption. He's a kind brother. Alright? He's a kind brother. So
And there's a lot of upcoming kids, Christian. Don't forget about that. All right.
here we
Put
go.
some strong dudes in there.
Here's a discussion of has Katakuri capped his power though.
He's still got many things to learn, Christian.
Okay.
Not, could he elevate to Emperor tier?
Sure.
I don't know.
If he has that response, if he has to get stronger,
He's old.
yeah, but like
He's
he's
45.
not that old. Okay. Yeah.
Could
but
he? It's a thing.
I think he's closer to Emperor.
That fight with Luffy could have buffed him,
Yeah, definitely.
but
buffed him.
we're not talking Emperor levels.
I think he's as close as Emperor to Luffy is. You know what I mean?
All right, but Luffy's 19,
Yeah.
so
You know. From Fanboy Sims. Warning, this one might trigger you. And it does.
go on.
Alright? What do you think? Would Mihawk call himself the world's strongest swordsman if Shanks was stronger than him? Personally, I can't see someone as prideful as Mihawk making excuses such as Haki doesn't count or red hair doesn't count because he isn't fully a swordsman. Do you think Oda made God King slightly younger and one-handed to justify him not being the world's greatest swordsman?
Is Big Mum a swordsman? Next question.
Also, let me add this. They dueled 10 years ago. Next question. You lucky that didn't get thrown out of court. But you had the warning. You had the warning.
He did warn us.
Alright?
Next question.
From Red Dot T365. What characters are you most looking forward to see more of in Wano? Now Kirishiro?
Kyushu,
Kaido.
Odin, give me the stuff. Give me the juicy
Details.
plot and details.
Exactly. And we're on the last page of
Oh,
questions.
here we are.
After
Many a page.
many a page of questions. From Red. What don't you like about One Piece? Well, we just fucking, spent the whole episode on
The
that.
pacing issues that we are plagued by. Everything else is fantastic.
Exactly. Alright. Ethereal 14. At the end of chapter 934, we can clearly see Queen has a metal arm. Based on that, what fighting style and or weapons do you think he uses?
I would like him to have Kung Fu Chopper style
Yep.
abilities. It would look hilarious and be fantastic.
Now, Devil Fruit, what's your bet? My bet is Toad, the popular Scorpion,
I think it's going to be something silly.
something, a dinosaur.
It's going to be silly.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be silly or something hype?
King's the hype man.
King's a hype man, but is he though? His Devil Fruit's kind of silly. Maybe.
We're going with dinosaurs here, Christian.
Yeah. And Asian creatures.
And Asian creatures. Could he be a fat saber-toothed tiger or something? Something stupid.
That could be funny.
Alright?
I mean, a long time ago, people were saying Sanji's going to fight a Calamity as a saber-tooth tiger.
Why was that a thing?
Because of speed. I've heard it. I've heard it.
Alright.
I've heard it in the ancient times of Zoe.
There you go. That's my take. Let's go with that.
Alright? I want to see... it'd be funny if it's a speed-based fighter. Good to see. Looks like he's a brawler type. Maybe he's got a few gadgets.
I don't see no weapons on him.
Some sort of Mechaneo type character like Frankie. Maybe he's a cyborg. Maybe he's got metal modifications.
And a devil fruit?
And a devil fruit.
That'd be
Crazy.
interesting.
Crazy. We'll
Alright.
see. We'll see what's going on.
We're
Maybe he's got flame-
introducing more Mechaneers into the story with Lindbergh and Queen.
Lindbergh, Kid, Queen,
Making 'em-
Frankie.
Making them, justified.
Exactly. All right, that's the end of the Red
end
Force
of the
podcast this
podcast.
week.
A heated episode.
A very spicy episode. Now, next week, gotta get even spicier.
No, we're not going to be upset next week, Christian.
We're not gonna be upset next week. I'm just gonna be calling people out.
Yeah.
Calling Vista fans out. All right? Put your Marineford questions in the show.
Calling it Navy fans out.
Call
Because
them
we got a lot of questions about the Navy, Christian and Marineford, alright?
All right?
We got a lot of questions.
Call the Navy fans out. Calling Whitebeard is the strongest man to ever live at the point of Marineford. People out.
Oh, we'll be calling people. Calling people out that say, Christian, the greatest moment of One Piece.
And One Piece is in this arc.
How can we be upset?
Get ready for Marineford. It's gonna be hype. With
Roger's base.
Have questions ready for him.
Have questions for Roger.
All right?
He's in a little bit of hot water about the wiki. I don't know what the fuck's that about.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Alright? Now, SoundCloud, iTunes. You want to use them, use them. Community stream, turn up. Thursday/Wednesday, depending on your time zones. I put the time zones up.
Yep.
Um,
Like the show, comment on the show.
JoJo Show.
JoJo show,
Next week, gonna be unmissable.
unmissable. And next week's unmissable. I'm saying it here right now. Even if
If you don't watch JoJo, go watch part 5 and be ready for next week.
it's gonna be an event.
All right, you gotta be ready
All right.
because it'll be an anime community extravaganza.
Okay, of course. All right. And that's about it.
Shanks the Goat
Thanks,
King.
good king.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Christian's taking a shit. We're with you shortly.